morning, fourth grade. We're going to read another elephant story. Mrs. Whaley likes elephants. This one is called Pennies for Elephants by Lita Judge. It's also based on a true story. Pennies for elephants. Pennies for elephants. Send in your pennies, your nickels, and dimes. Henry, look, elephants. I'd only seen elephants once in real life when Grams took Henry and me to the circus. They were my favorite. Henry's too. 3 trained pachyderms for sale. Mr. and Mrs. William Orford, noted animal trainers, are retiring from show business. City can't afford to buy the elephants for the zoo, but Orfords agreed to give the children of Boston 2 months to collect $6,000. Just imagine, kids, you could ride elephants at the zoo someday. This was posted on Monday, March 9th, 1914. $6,000 is a lot. Come on, Dorothy. Henry grabbed my hand and raced toward home. When Henry got an idea in his head, it was like fuel to a Studebaker. Get your piggy bank, he said, breaking open his own. Pennies and nickels spilled onto the floor. Grams took us to the Boston Post where they were collecting money for the Elephant Fund. Henry and I plopped down $1.14, our entire life savings combined. That night, it snowed. London Zoo offers $6,000 on the spot for trained elephants. Must earn the money now. There's no time to waste. 3 cents from 3-year-old Anna. 25 cents from Anthony. That was his movie money. I'd much rather it go to the Elephant Fund. 5 cents from Jimmy. The nickel the tooth fairy left for his front tooth. 18 cents from Francis to buy part of Tony's ear so he will hear me when I visit him at the zoo. $1.14. Henry and Dorothy contribute life savings. I woke Henry up early the next morning. Usually I hate shoveling snow, but not that day. We knocked at all the neighbors' doors and offered to clear their stoops for a nickel. News about the elephants must have spread throughout the city because there was a whole army of us kids shoveling snow. All proceeds go to the elephants, we cheered. West Coast Circus offers to buy the elephants, but the kids of Boston raised only $1,230 so far. Early morning, we searched the paper for news about the elephants, and we always discovered something. We can visit them at the stables, Henry said. Henry and I went to see Molly, Waddy, and Tony right away. We can't let the circus take them, I told Henry. We have to do more. Henry and I decided to host the biggest costume party anyone had ever seen and charge admission. Everyone was invited to dress like their favorite zoo animal. I trained Beatrix to do tricks. Well, at least I tried to. Then the Boston Post invited Henry and me to a tea party with Molly, Waddy, and Tony. Molly and Waddy did tricks. Baby Tony reached into my pocket for the sugar cubes I had hidden as a treat. Grams laughed so hard she spilled her tea. Brother and sister, Henry and Dorothy, earned 87 cents hosting an Elephant Fund party. 5 cents from Emily, who irons handkerchiefs for her mother. 15 cents. Ethel runs errands for her auntie. 67 cents. Walter bakes cupcakes and cookies to sell at his father's shop. 48 cents. Amanda sells homemade fudge door to door. $3,000. Halfway point, shouted the paper boy. Still 3,000 to go. Soon, so many of us kids refused to spend our money. The theater started hosting moving picture shows with ticket sales going to the Elephant Fund. $700 to go, and there's only 2 weeks left to raise the money. Kids from all over New England now join the effort as news of the elephant spreads. They send in money from Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont. 14 cents from Roger for washing 14 windows. $1.02 from Ronnie, who hosts a pirate costume party. 22 cents, little Francis sold his toy elephant to earn money for the real elephants. $1.40, Charles Wright plays his violin, and Virginia Smith sings in concert to a packed audience. 82 cents, Stephen puts on magic show. $1.19, kids earn money washing neighborhood pets. It's true. That clever little elephant found a dime while playing in the stable yard. The curious rascal is constantly searching for treats, and today he discovered a dime in the gutter. Not liking the taste of it, he tossed it on the table where a tea party was being held for the Elephant Fund. Good job, Tony. He contributes shiny dime to his own fund. Children of New England have done it. More than $6,000 was raised for the Elephant Fund. Come to Fenway Park next Saturday for the great event. Huge crowd expected. More than 50,000 children sent money. The governor will present elephants to Mayor Curley on behalf of the children. The elephants are going to parade through Boston. Marching bands and drum corps. The works, Henry read. We raced to the Boston Post and signed up to be in the marching band. I told baby Tony about the parade and the governor coming and how many people would be there. I told him every detail over and over so he wouldn't be nervous. At last, the day arrived. Every seat was filled and crowds spilled out onto the field as we marched into Fenway Park. Molly, Waddy, and Tony trumpeted so loudly they sounded like their own brass band. Then the governor presented the elephants to the mayor. He tried to be very serious, but when Tony searched his pockets for a treat, everyone laughed. We kids had done it. All of Boston cheered. Molly, Waddy, and Tony were home to stay. And here is a picture of them at the zoo. Molly, Waddy, and Tony, gift from the children of New England. And that's the end of a story. This is a story based on a 1914 newspaper headlines. It's about the children of Boston raising more than $6,000 to buy the first elephants for the Franklin Park Zoo. The zoo had 20 bears, 3 elk, a deer, and a monkey, but no elephants. During a time when ethnicity and social class divided people, this campaign to support the Elephant Fund by kids and for kids provided a cause which united the city. The Post's newly appointed elephant editor ran stories every day from March to June. Every donation from 1 cent up was acknowledged in a daily list of contributors. The author was intrigued by how the Elephant Fund campaign inspired children to work together for a community cause. June 1st, 1914. That's our story for today. I'll see you next week.